Cargill, hi guys, did you have a nice Easter and was Thumpy spoiled? Well, as spoiled as a little boy can be, you can't eat chocolate.
Yeah.
It was absolutely gutted. Christine Parsons has been a member for 24 months. Thanks, Christine.
I've got a question for you actually, Tim. Can I ask a question in this Q&A?
You can always ask a question in this Q&A, darling.
Do you worry when I ask a question? Right,
no, not at all.
My question to you is, what has been your favourite shower to document? I'm just so intrigued. Out of all
I
these
thought you was going to say
what has been your favourite shower?
I thought you was going to say something about us. And I was like,
no,
what?
I wouldn't do that.
We have a bath. We don't have a shower.
Yeah, we struggle.
That's a really random question, but I love it, Gabby.
Yeah, I thought it was a good one.
What's the best shower I've been in?
No, what's the best shower you've reviewed out of all the rooms? What's been the nicest?
I really can't think at the top of my head.
God, there must be one that really stands out.
Yeah, but see, the thing is, whenever anyone says, "Oh, what's the best hotel you've been to?" Sometimes it takes me a while to think which one has been, because then when I say it and then I go back and look at some of the videos, I go, "Oh yeah, no, that was the best one. That was a good one." I really can't think.
I think
they've all been great.
Claridge's was pretty nice.
They've all been great, and I can't believe you've asked me that. What was
I
the best shower you've had?
stand-up showers rather than the ones where you have to stand in a bath with the shower over the head.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like those ones, the ones with the cubicles. I like the one in Claridge's. I thought that was quite spacious. I still believe to this very day we could have fit 20 people in that shower.
Really?
Somebody and you said 10. And I said to everyone on coffee morning, I went, I wonder if he'll say 20, because I think it was 20. And you said 10. So I was way out, but I think you could have got 20 in at a squeeze, you know.
By the way, you've just caught that I'm not wearing like jeans. I've got some
I also featured those beautiful bottoms in one of my shorts actually the other day.
Did you?
On YouTube, yeah. You don't know that yet though.
I love how honest everybody is though on the channel. Thanks to DND Adventures. That shirt fits better, mate. Thanks. And yes, on the last video, my shirt was a little bit bowing out the bottom. Thanks for body shaming me, man. It's a good job I'm not, I don't get offended by that kind of stuff, isn't it?
The dad bod.
The dad bod. Peggy's here. Hello, Tim and Gabby from Michigan. Please keep up the number of people in the show. We both love your channels. I will do. Don't worry. It'll still be there. Thanks very much to UK music vloggers and stuff for your super chat. Love the Butlins videos.
Oh, thank you. Leanne Spampamato says, hello, Tim and Gabby. Did you both have a nice Easter? It was a working holiday for us, really, wasn't it?
Mm.
Yeah.
As Easter always is.
It always has been.
Now, there are plans to go to Mauritius and Maldives, but I'm trying to get Gabby to come with me because I can't go all the way there and not take Gabby. But the thing is...
Where's this?
Maldives or Maldives or Mauritius. But as always, it comes down to lots of things like... having a toddler with you. A lot of these places, very nice places.
That's what makes it
They don't really
hard.
want toddlers there. And also travelling with Casper is a nightmare at best of times. So I would probably be doing that on my own. But can we just for a second just mention the fact, because everybody goes, you always have these holidays. And they do seem like holidays because that's what I want to portray in the video of me experiencing them. But of course it is work. YouTube is my full-time job now. So I get there and I will spend the limited amount of time there to do the maximum amount of video that I can, if that makes sense. 9 times out of 10, I'm there for 24 hours and I can't check in until 3. I have to film everything that I can and experience everything within that short space of time. So I'm just non-stop filming. So I never get really a chance to put the camera down and go, wow, this is really nice. Just like I did with the Dubai videos. I was in Dubai for 4 days. The videos are always a little bit behind. So I've been back now over for 2 weeks. Is it? I think so. Something like that. So, yeah, I hope that has a better insight into me having a holiday without Gabby being at home. It's not the case at all.
I did explain that, actually, on Monday. I was saying to people about how much hard work actually goes into the videos. I don't think some people realise, do they? Like... because obviously I was saying about some comments that come through and that, and obviously when I go on these trips with Tim, I realise just how like exhausting it can actually be. So I know for a fact that when you go on this first class you know, Emirates, you are.
I'm not looking for sympathy, but it is.
You are, because
and I have
you're like, I've got to get on board. I've got to get this shot. I've got to do this. I've got to do that. And yeah, I do know what that's like because I've been on the trip.
Just like I was having a conversation with the photographer on board the flight. He says, "Do you know what? You appreciate it when you're back at home watching the photo, looking at the video, watching the video." And he's so right. I actually enjoyed the experience when I'd finished the video and I watched the first edit.
Yeah.
I know, it's crazy. Leanne Spapamato, thank you so much for your super chat. It's good to see you again. Welcome to Roxy Adams, Walk With Me Beginner.
Yay, welcome.
Just very quickly, just get through some of these super chats before they go off, because they do go off the screen after a while, so we have to be quite quick with them. Any plans for Northumberland or the North East? Getting married in Lumley Castle next year would be good to see what I'm getting myself in for. Tomorrow, thanks for your super chat. I am planning to still go to Northumberland. I've got to try and think, you know, where. But yes, definitely.
Well, congratulations to you, by the way.
Thank you very much for salutations, my fellow Homo sapiens.
All right, let me see if I can pronounce the name right. Ifayanish-Miananya.
That was very good, Gabby. Well done.
Did I get it right?
Yeah, I think so.
Salutations, my fellow Homo sapiens. What's that?
Homo sapiens.
What's that?
Us. Humans, I think.
Oh, is that what it is?
I think so.
Oh my god, I didn't even know. I'm really sorry.
Underdog Overlander says, "Hello Tim, love the channel. Would you do a Norfolk Broads holiday instead of just a day hire? I'm doing 5 days this month, hoping the weather will be okay." Interesting that. Well, I would definitely look out for a video that we're filming actually this coming weekend that's coming up on the channel soon.
Thrilled.
You may have seen a camper van video that I did last year, and I said I've got to get Gabby on a boat and we're going to film it this weekend. Hopefully the weather's going to be windy. Hopefully the weather's going to be okay. It's going to be windy, but it should be sunny, darling.
Yeah.
So
that
should be good.
Great. She-Wolf Adventures, and welcome to Walk With Me.
Thank you, She-Wolf Adventures.
Thank you for getting involved. Thank you so much.
Camilla says, "What about Paris?" Do you know what? Because of the whole BB thing, I'm still very.
I was saying to you the other day, I'd like you to try Paris,
but...
didn't I? And you were saying, "Oh, I don't know yet." It's
by the way,
iffy.
Well, I'm going somewhere this weekend, which you'll see the video week after next, which is kind of still France. So I'll let you know how that goes, because I think that'll be a good idea of how bad it will be if I do go to France or other parts of France. Mark Wells, thank you very much. New channel, Shower with Tim and Gabby.
With our clothes on, right?
This is not OnlyFans.
Nick Gurr, thank you so much for your first super chat. Much appreciated. Thank you very much.
Cheers, Nick.
Jeffrey Morris
thank you so
gifted a Walk With Me Tim membership. So thank you, Jeffrey. Congratulations. Who received that? Can't see who received it. Oh, Wilkster
647. Sorry, we are behind in the chat.
Elizabeth Copeland has been a channel member for 2 months as a Walk With Me beginner. Thank you so much, Elizabeth, for your support. Much appreciated.
Elizabeth is it Copperland?
Copeland,
sorry. I'm so bad, aren't I? Rubbish. Okay. Elizabeth, thank you very much for your support. I appreciate it.
Andrew Meredith has sent his first super chat and says, "Recently discovered your videos and me and the wife are really enjoying them. Where would you travel overseas as first trip with 9-month-old?"
Well, it depends how far you want to go, but I would say go close as you can. But then with a 9-month-old,
Spain or the Mediterranean.
With the 9-month-old, Casper was actually all right. It's when they get to a toddler stage they're worse to travel with. But
embrace it while they're. I know it sounds stupid, but embrace it while they're little. Because they'll probably spend most of the flight asleep. Or
and
just
you can
chilling.
relax then, definitely.
Because they can't really walk around. Well, they. Maybe yours can, I don't know, but when they get to the toddler, it's keeping them still. That's the problem, and they're at that age where you can't really explain to them that they need to sit still.
And we're about to do actually a family holiday for 4 days to the south of Spain, which is it a 3 or 4 hour flight?
It's actually nearly 3 because it's the south. So that
would be that would be interesting.
Yeah.
Do you edit your own videos? Yes, I do, David. And they take a long time. On average, a video takes me pretty much a day to edit. Sometimes, if I'm in the flow, I can do it in the afternoon, but sometimes it takes a little bit longer.
Yeah.
Anna Tidmarsh, thank you so much for gifting a Walk With
Anna.
Me membership. Hello from Alaska.
Hope you and George are okay.
She's one of your big fans as well.
Yeah,
she's always talking about you, Anna.
Love Anna
DJ Grints, recently discovered your channel, loving it.
Grice? Grice? DJ
Oh, Grice? Sorry, Grice. I'm a receptionist at the Selena in Liverpool. I'd love to see you review a Selena hotel. I've never. Is that a brand?
Selena a chain? Is that a chain?
Never heard of that.
I've never heard of Selena. We'll have to Google. Google it, Tim. Get on it.
Thank you for Cop Watcher. He's been a member for 3 months. David has just joined channel membership. By the way, there is a link in the description if you want to understand. It's a great way to support the channel to help me make more videos. And of course, when we do live streams and we do chats like this, you get badges. There's also behind the scenes photos. You can see videos before everybody else as well. So if you want to get involved in the community, we would love to have you. And thank you very much for the support as well.
It's
with
a good
the
community,
ongoing
isn't it? It's
channel
a good
members.
little bunch.
Especially around Christmas. We're all very kind to each other.
Yeah.
All year round, though. And Barry is an absolute legend. Thanks so much, Barry. We know your trips are not holidays. We're a bit behind on the chat. Craig,
Barry knows us pretty well.
Would you ever go to the Sydney Opera House in Australia? Do you know what?
Flight. Could you do that on flight, though?
I don't know.
I couldn't do that on flight.
I could do it on first class. I think even then I'd get a little bit bored.
What, even after landing in Dubai in that thunderstorm? Could you imagine it being like that the whole duration to Australia?
I doubt it would be that bad.
No, it probably wouldn't be the whole duration. But you just never know. You don't know what you're going to get.
Well, you don't. Have I ever been to Pennsylvania? No. Don't get confused with Dracula.
Oh no, every time I hear Pennsylvania, I think of DuckTales. Can you remember the cartoon?
So do I.
Ooh.
Thank you, Ian, for joining Walk With Me Beginner. Liam says, your video always make me smile when I'm down. Liam, I appreciate that.
Oh,
Thanks so much for your support.
David Burgeon, welcome to Walk With Me Beginner as well. Welcome on board.
I'm trying to get ahead of this, so I do apologise. That's why I keep looking at the screen, because I'm trying to get all these. I think we're up to date almost.
Ian Shemania, am I getting better at pronouncing your name? All jokes aside, thanks for the entertaining videos. Oh, that's so lovely. Thank you so much. That's so sweet. Laura Delaney has sent in their first super chat and says, I love the accent. You make everything sound so classy. That's because he's
Gaby?
Cambridgeshire. He's Cambridgeshire. So he's got a posh twang. Andrew Mullaney has been a channel member for 30 months. What?
That sounded so rude. I've got a posh twang.
Yeah, that does sound rude.
Sorry, I don't know why I thought that.
So, yeah.
Are we planning to do a cruise?
You should watch what I say.
Yes. Do you know what, Gaby is the problem? Because I feel like I can't go and do a cruise on my own. Gaby is a singer, if you didn't know, a professional singer. She sings in holiday parks, pubs. She sings all over the place. And her diary is full. Wherever I am in the world, I have to come back for a Friday, Saturday, because I've got to be there with Thumpies, and Gaby needs to do her gigs. So I have to fit in anything we do during that very small period of time. And cruises, that's the only problem, because you can do a 4-day cruise, but a lot of them are a lot longer, and you have to fly there, and then that takes time, and you have to do. So you can't come off the cruise ship early. So I am trying to fit it in, but I'll have to figure out how we do that somehow.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Andy Mullaney, sorry, I was just about to shout you out. I'm so sorry. It's been a channel member for 30 months and says, may I have a shout out for my late mother, Jeanette, lost 24 years ago today, and my late dad, 18 years tomorrow. I miss them both. Oh, thinking of you, Andy. Bless you. Yeah, that must be really tough this time of year. Yeah, you're in our thoughts, Andy. Jeffrey Morris, thank you so much for your super sticker as well. Thank you so much. The Wright family have been channel members for 31 months, and they say, keep it up. Video is glitching.
Hello, Norwich Airport.
But audio is good. Video's glitching. Right, hang on.
you on the Wi-Fi? You are on the Wi-Fi. Somebody said, how old are you? How old do you think I am? And please be kind in the chat. Gabby's a lot younger than me. That's all I'm going to say.
I think your louders know how old you are.
Sorry? What?
Louders, You're the Walkers.
No, Gabby, don't start that. That sounds so cringe. Gabby has her own channel, if you didn't know, called Gabby Starbuck, and she calls them the Louders. I just call you guys part of the family.
Oh, well.
Because Walkers sounds weird.
Mine have got an identity. Do you know what you mean?
It's like being back at school, isn't it?
There is there is moral behind the name of Louders, but we'll go into that over on my channel.
Thank you, Funny Videos, who's just a new subscriber to the channel, and Gabby's as well. Thanks very much.
Oh, yay!
Hey, thanks, Jeffrey, as well, for your super chat.
Thank you, Jeffrey. I did just shout Jeffrey. I got that. So you got 2 shout outs, Jeffrey. Nick and Angie, thank you for your super chat. Hey guys, loving the vlog. Send in all our love from Oban. You should do a vlog here sometime. Where's Oban?
Oban or Oban?
Oban. Where is that?
Yeah, where is that?
Like you know your geography. You should know where Oban is.
I don't.
No, I don't either. I never even took geography. I did history for some reason and failed it.
Charlotte just said Timmy team. I don't think that's going to catch on.
Timmy's team.
Yeah. Gabby, you looked
the dream team.
Absolutely stunning in your dinner dress at Claridge's. My wife wanted to know where you got it. Look at you becoming an influencer.
I'm just trying to think what I wore at Claridge's now.
I'm just going to have a...
Was it quite short? Like, because everyone...
did comment how short your skirt was.
Yeah, you know, like, sometimes you get, like, positive comments and then you get, like, the odd person who's a little bit, you know...
Not positive.
Yeah, not so positive, yeah. They say, oh, look at her with her legs out on her short skirt. It weren't even a dress and it weren't a skirt. It was shorts. It was a short suit. It was a play suit. So, yeah.
Why were your skirts so short?
Because it was shorts.
But you've got great legs.
It was shorts.
Why not show them off? If I had legs like yours, I'd show them off.
I don't like my legs, though.
Well, you clearly do because you wear short skirts.
Not all the time, I don't. That was just like a little one-off. Because I tell you
whenever you do a gig, I've always seen you with your legs out.
Depends on the time of year. So if it's winter, I tend to wear like a black skinny, like shiny trousers or something like that. But if it is like summer, I might get my pins out if I've got a little bit of a tan going on. But no, that was actually from River Island. It's a play suit. So it's from River Island.
HL Fitzpatrick, thank you so much for your super chat. I appreciate that.
Yay, thank you.
Have you presented on BBC's Escape to the Country? No. I have done BBC local radio before, but that's it. Thank you, Paul. Sending all your love. Hope you're all okay. Thanks for the little heart emojis as well.
The Foxy B has been a channel member and a moderator for 31 months. Good to be back on the stream. You've been away, haven't you? You've been living it up,
Have you been travelling, Foxy?
Living it up. Living the dream.
You see, this is what's... And I don't know how many other YouTubers ask the question, but I do reply to the majority of the comments, and I will always read all of them. And I know a lot of you guys that send in the regular chats, and a lot of the times, if you ask me a question, especially in the comments, I will reply as often as I possibly can. And it's great to see the same people coming up and supporting the channel, and you know, even if they're dropping a little comment saying love the video, it does mean a lot. So and I know that the recent videos in Dubai are not everybody's cup of tea, but as always, there is a lot of variation on the channel. For example, you are going to see a return to some of the UK stuff, and you're going to go and see some far away hotels. I've actually just planned a trip to Egypt today, and I've just had my jabs in both arms, so I can't really lift my arms up at the minute. But I'm going Monday. I should have had them done a month ago, but it was kind of a very late thing because Egypt this time of year, is it safe? Well, we're going to find out in the video. But I'm going to Cairo, and then I'm going to Luxor. I did say to Gabby I'm going to be doing this, and she's like, you sure about that? I was like, yeah, because I want to show people that Cairo is safe. it's probably not everyone's cup of tea, but there is some very nice hotels in Cairo. But I wanted to see if their standards of 5-star are the same as ours, which of course they won't be, but I wanted to show you them. Also going to visit Luxor as well, the Temple of the Kings of Valley. No, I've said that wrong. Valley of the Kings? Yeah, so Karnak and all that. And I can't wait to show you. So it'll be really good. But also we're going to do some UK content. Me and Gaby are going on the Broads on a boat. And I have to be very particular about the kind of boat that I pick because Gaby has standards, clearly. Just like, well, the camper van wasn't good enough, even though that was a top-notch one. Motorhome, not camper van. So I've gone for a bit...
It wasn't really the style of it, to be fair. It was more the space situation.
Well, the boat you're going to...
cooped up. Do you know what I mean?
The boat you're going to love.
Just felt cooped up.
But hang on. So some very exciting videos coming up. Awesome content. Did you return Emirates business class, Nick? Yes, I did, Nick. That video will be coming up. There might be a video coming up. Should be a video coming up on Friday. If not, it'll be coming up on Sunday. But that video will be next week. But I'm glad that you did. I know Dubai is not everyone's cup of tea. And a lot of people are very opinionated about Dubai for various reasons. But I try not to get involved in the political side of it. It is what it is. I'm just reviewing the hotel there for people that like to go out there on holidays.
HL Fitzpatrick has sent in a super chat. Wow, thank you so much for that.
Thank you so much.
Appreciated. Nick Woodward has sent in a super chat as well and says, also, you've already said that.
Have I?
Yeah.
Any plans to visit South Shields, Warren?
No, this was Emirates business class. You said that.
Oh, right, yeah. I'm up to Warren. I haven't at the minute, Warren, but there will be lots of UK stuff coming up this summer. So make sure you're keeping an eye out.
Definitely. Chris Maxwell has just become a Walk With Me beginner. So thank you and welcome on board. It's nice to have you. Nick Woodward has become a Walk With Me beginner. So welcome, Nick.
Thanks, Nick.
She-Wolf Adventures has sent in a super chat as well and says, any plans to visit the Lake District? Ooh, good question.
Do you know what? My opinion of the Lake District, because I went there with the Scouts once, and it's weird. When you go to a place once, and that's the only time you go, first impressions are everything, and it rained the whole time. So my impressions of the Lake District was, for me, when I was younger, as a youngster, boring, it rained, it's just hills and fields. But obviously, as you grow up and you're an adult,
it's picturesque.
It's different. Yeah. So yes, but I haven't been back to the Lake. You keep saying you want to go to Lake District for a while, but I haven't been for a while.
I do want to go. My friend went quite recently as well, and she said how stunning it is. And I'm the same as you. I went when I was a kid, and I felt so bored. I was like, oh, am I here? Do you know what I mean? I just want to go home and play out with my mates. I just didn't want to be here. It's boring.
How old do I look? Because for some reason, Doc Cotton says, serious question, why can't you answer your real age? I think you've always admitted your
age. You've never really hit it, have you?
I'm 45.
45. But I think that you probably look about 41.
Really? Is that it?
Yeah, you're sexy. You get sexier the older you get.
Thank you. Thank you, Anonymous 100. I appreciate that.
Craig E.
Did you say all the more you drink?
I was just joking though. I didn't mean that. I know it sounded really cool. I didn't really mean it. I just couldn't. I had to say it. Craig E. Sent in a super chat and says, love the Dubai videos. Really want to go now just for that huge breakfast buffet.
That, honestly, at the Atlantis the Royal, that breakfast buffet, I've never seen anything like it. To be honest, it was a little bit overwhelming because to have that much choice for breakfast, and it wasn't obviously all breakfast food, you just didn't know where to start. And all I kind of saw was those taps that were running chocolate through them. I was like, oh my God, that's just what I want. Why not have that if you're on holiday? And even though I wasn't, if you're on holiday, have that for breakfast. Thank you, Craigie, for your support as well. I love the Dubai videos. Really want to go now for that huge breakfast buffet.
What planet are you on? What happened with them jabs today?
Why? I know we was just talking about that, sorry.
Yeah. So the response of that.
What do you mean?
Well, you were talking about the breakfast to Craig.
Yeah, I know. I just repeated myself.
Oh, right, okay, sorry. I thought that you was reading it like you hadn't read it.
I haven't had a drink, mate.
And I was like, maybe I'm going crazy.
Sarah, Tim, this is a little something as I only got you assorted travel hot chocolate for Christmas. Sarah, thanks for the super chat. Sarah has come to Gabby's gigs a couple of times, and she actually gave us some gifts for Christmas, which
Lovely, Sarah.
You really didn't have to do that, Sarah. And it was so kind of you. And we did make a joke because you gave me some, which I appreciated, but then you gave Gabby all these lovely gifts, and then you gave me the hot chocolate. We were just banned, so we're just saying that. But yes, that was lovely.
I got alcohol, didn't I? And I also got some alcohol rings. Little eyeglasses. You try and tell me something, Sarah. No, I love him. Thank you so much.
Leanne says, would you get Casper into Lego? He's into Lego. Big bits of Lego.
Yeah, he's got like Duplo blocks, are they called?
Yes.
Yeah, like quite big ones. And he does, he stacks.
Whoop, whoop. Call the police.
He does like to stack,
Casper's toy.
Doesn't he? That's really alarming, that toy. That's got like a police siren, and when it goes off, it's so loud. Like my heart sinks every time I hear it. Sarah has also been a channel member for 6 months and says your picture is really blurry. Oh my God, I think that's what the problem is this evening. We've got a blurry picture. I'm off the internet.
Are you? Again, you know what it is, and this is going to sound really odd to say this, but we live in a coastal resort, and the problem is there's more people here at the moment because of the Easter holidays. There's more people on the network, and so we struggle with our internet. It's just, honestly, if you never lived on a coastal resort by a holiday park,
but yet
you wouldn't know.
Sky will send us a bill and put the bill up.
I know. We have 5G here. 5G is rubbish. It can't go through buildings. Doesn't like it. John Webbs, I hope you're doing as well. Okay as well. Channel member 31 months.
John.
Thank you so much,
good
John.
Effort, that. Nice one.
Rachel Gladwin, thank you so much for your little super chat.
Love you, Rachel.
All your vlogs.
We got Craig Cargill sent a super chat. Tim, the stream just died and started again. Do you know what, Craig? I think I noticed that in the numbers.
Wait, it just automatically started again?
I just saw the numbers drop
I did that on
massively,
mine.
and I was like, and I thought maybe it's my phone, and then it's picked back up.
Again, we can only apologise. We are at the mercy of the internet, so we can only apologise for that. But thank you for sticking with us. So let's say, Anna, have you considered filming in the Cotswolds? One of my favourite parts of the country. Yes, definitely. That would be. It is lovely, especially in the summer as well.
People rave about it, don't they?
We may see him. He's running around. He might come in here. You were briefly in a film about sharks in Sharm, says Annie. Was I? That's concerning. Seawolf, any plans to visit England's smallest country, Rutland, which boasts Europe's largest man-made reservoir? It's beautiful here. Come down in the summer. Definitely.
Unbound Spectrum Studio sent a super chat and says, "Can we see Casper?" Is that what you just read out?
That,
sorry, maybe my drink is.
We're up to Laura.
I'm joking, sorry.
My husband and I love the Svalbard Funken Lodge video. It made us look up to how long to travel there from Ohio. 38 hours. Wow. But it'll be definitely worth it. You know, go to Svalbard in the winter. It's amazing. But it's equally amazing in the summer. I kind of want to go back because there's this whole city there in Svalbard. I think it's an old Russian placement or whatever that's completely deserted. And it's got like streets, houses, and it's just all completely deserted. So I guess that'd be good. But yeah, go and check it out. Svalbard in the summer is equally as amazing as it is in the winter when it's dark all day, every day.
Wow. Seawolf has sent in a super chat and says, any plans to visit England's smallest county, Rutland?
How much have you had? Because you're really behind on this like I am. Yes, I just did, darling.
We should listen to each other a little bit more. We should listen.
Secret of a good marriage.
Yes.
We're up to Ian now. Evening, Tim and Gabby. Hope you both well. I was wondering whilst out reviewing, have you seen any other YouTubers reviewing the same thing for their channel? Take Gabby in actual tents. Gabby would never do that. Ian, thanks so much for your super chat.
Glamping tents, or is it just like normal tents?
No, I think he means actual tents.
Nah, stuff that.
Have I seen any other YouTubers reviewing the same thing for my channel whilst I've been there? No, I can't say I have.
William H. You haven't read William H's out yet. Just checking.
There you go.
Sorry, do you know what? It's not that I ignored him. It's just that I'm focusing on the next one to read out. So I'm scrolling to find it. And that's why. So while I'm scrolling, I'm just terrible at multitasking. I'm the world's worst. William H. has sent in his first super chat and says, what are your upcoming plans for the channel?
Have we just paused? Or is it?
It's all right on mine.
Yes, so as I said, upcoming plans for the channel. We're going to get Gabby on a boat. Not a cruise like I want to do. We're going to get her on a boat. And we've still got the rest of Dubai. In fact, coming up this Friday, I stay in the world's tallest hotel.
Does anyone want to take my place? I think you should do a competition to see if anyone would like to take my place.
For what?
Like a winning ticket. One adult ticket available for the boat trip. How many people would go for it?
Well, no, because we're doing that in a couple of days' time.
I will sacrifice my ticket for one of you because I care so much.
Callum says, love the content. Nothing better to watch. Nothing better than to watch one of your videos with a nice cuppa. Please bring back how many people you can fit in the shower. I definitely will. I was trying to make a point. Any plans for Orlando? Definitely. Thank you tomorrow for your super chat.
Disneyland? Are we coming? We've got to come to that one.
You
Can't
would have
there
to.
on your own. Don't be daft. Paul Travis has sent in a super chat and says, my daughter Demi loves your videos and lives. Oh, bless. That's nice. Tell Demi thank you.
Thank you, Demi. Really appreciate that. And it's really lovely when people send me little Instagram stories of themselves watching the videos. Or there was a lovely little reel that was sent to me. I can't remember who it was, so I do apologise. Do you remember I showed you it?
Yeah, it was well cute. So cute.
It was a guy sent it to me.
Insta story.
Yeah, and he was filming his daughter staying in a hotel, and she did a review just like I did, and it was so funny and so cute the way she was
check
like,
for bed bugs.
She went, any bed bugs? No. And she did it, and I think she did it better than me. So a future YouTuber there.
Yeah, she was so confident as
she
well.
Was. I can't remember. I'll have to try and remember her name. I can't because I can't go on my phone. But yeah, I do love it when you guys have been to the hotels that I've been into as well and sent me a reel or a video. You can always send me a private message, by the way, on Facebook. You know, join the Walk With Me Tim Facebook page, and also on TikTok as well. Walk With Me Tim official.
Gemma Truman.
Sorry, that was a weird, awkward delay there, wasn't it?
No, sorry. I wanted to just mention the super chat, but I just wanted to make sure that you finished because I didn't want to overlap and butt in, which is a first. Gemma Truman has sent in the first super chat and says, travelling to Turkey anytime in the future.
Thanks, Gemma.
I'd love to go to Turkey. I really want to go for a family holiday. Just never get round to going, do we?
It's your gigs that are the problem.
No.
At the minute. Paul Travis.
We don't have a clear week.
Oh, we've just said that, haven't we, Demi? Sorry, Paul.
Yeah, we don't have a clear week, but I would love to go to Turkey on holiday and vlog that, like vlog it for my channel. I don't know like what you would want to do on your channel in respect to that, like why you would visit Turkey or anything like that. But
yeah, Turkey's beautiful. Of course I would.
I'd love to go.
But the plans obviously for this summer, I'm definitely going to be visiting the Scilly Islands, Jersey and Guernsey, because so many people don't realise how beautiful those islands are. And they are part of the UK. They're so close as well, and you can just hop on a plane. But I think the difference is a lot of people don't go to Jersey and Guernsey. Well, I say a lot of people don't go or are familiar with it because it's always difficult to fly there. The flights are sometimes quite expensive, and you have to only go from very certain airports. But what's great is that where we live in Great Yarmouth, Norwich Airport, they've just started doing Ryanair flights to Alicante. But
we would go to Benidorm every weekend if I weren't working.
Yeah, that's the only thing. So, and I'm planning to go back to Benidorm again for the annual live that is now turning into a bit of a tradition. And hopefully you'll be able to come with me for that. Yeah,
that'd be good. Unbound Spectrum Studio has sent a super chat and says, "Can we be friends?" We're already friends, right?
Of course we are. Did you do any travelling when you were younger? There's probably an underlying theme here, Grace. I didn't do much travelling when I was younger. So obviously now that I'm older and able to do it, yes. I only went on one family holiday, and that was to Rhodes. And Menorca. Yeah, 2. The rest of the time I used to holiday in the UK, which obviously that's how I fell in love with the Great British Seaside.
And Felixstowe, actually.
Do you pay full price for the places you go to? Matt, thanks very much for your super chat. And this is a very interesting question because I get asked this all the time. People always say, I get them for free. I'm paid to advertise them. And the answer is no. I always pay full price. Unless you book it in advance. People were talking about the Emirates video, the first class, and I said a saver ticket. And how do you get that? Basically, I just booked it in advance. I booked it direct with Emirates. And I think it was the day that I was travelling. It was also travelling from Gatwick, which I found was a little bit cheaper for some odd reason. So yes, I always pay full price, which is a little bit of a pain because the prices really start to add up. So when people say, do you fund them yourself? Yes, that's why on the odd occasion I do sponsorships because they help pay for the price of my travelling, which is crazy. If I broke, maybe I should do a video and break that down, how much it is, because obviously sometimes they're small if we're doing stuff in the UK, but other times they can get quite pricey. But you would be shocked, definitely. So that's why I really do appreciate your support by watching the channels, the adverts, the super chats, and you know, it's why I put the videos.
It's so funny because I started sneezing and I looked up and Casper went.
Oh, bless him. So yeah, I literally most of the money apart from to live, you know, I put back into the videos. So that's why
believe me,
I appreciate
he does,
your support.
Because
no, what you're gonna say? We only eat beans.
I was just gonna say, like, no. Where's my Gucci handbag? No, honestly, he does. Every single penny.
Smiley Steve, thanks for being a channel member for 3 months. Any advice on places to visit as a lone traveller? Smiley Steve. I'll tell you something now, that I used to be one of these people that thought I could never travel on my own. This was before I started travelling on my own, obviously. I did it the first time, and what's weird is well, I did anyway, you kind of take somebody else along with you, and that's what's the word I'm looking for now without sounding crazy? Your conscience. Not your conscience, but yourself, inside of yourself. Like, for example, a lot of the time when I'm out and I'm filming, I'll be saying to myself, right, we'll get this done and we'll go and get a drink. Am I sounding crazy right now? So I'll talk to myself in my mind so I don't feel like I'm on my own. Am I sounding mental?
No, just trying to think about what you're saying.
In other words, I felt like it was going to be weird travelling on my own, but it wasn't. And when I think to myself, what do I do next? I have a conversation. I have a conversation with myself. I'll get this done, and then we'll have a coffee. Please tell me if anyone has travelled on their own that they do this as well, so I don't feel so weird. Ingrid, have I ever been to the Scilly Isles? No, I talked about that earlier, actually. Thank you very much for your super chat. The ferry is notoriously rough. Oh, dear.
Oh, God.
Do you have any plans to do a cruise? Yeah, like we said before. Do you think the amount of people would make it hard to make the content you want on a cruise? But then there are loads of cruise YouTubers out there, so I don't think so. But
what do you
like
mean,
say,
like
there's
too
so
many people about that
yeah,
you can
there are.
film?
I don't think so. Huh? It's just the way you've got to do it differently
Can't be
to the
much
way I
different to a
normally do it.
hotel, though, can it?
Yeah, but there's more jam-packed people in there, isn't there?
Yeah.
Shane says, thanks Shane, other places that we've never heard of before.
That's really nice to hear, actually.
Bodmin Jail. Thank you, Shane.
Because sometimes you do get the odd person sending a message and they say that they're disappointed because you're doing this new stuff, you know, rather than mainly focusing on like the stuff you used to do. And Tim's obviously just going in the direction of the analytics of what you guys want. So he's seeing like how the channel's going and giving what you guys want. So it's nice to hear people saying that, don't you think? Yeah,
it is, Shane. Thank you. Oh, my arms are killing. Crossroads Podcast, thank you very much for your super chat. Your first one on the live stream. I appreciate that. Kaz T, hi Tim and Gabby. Hope you're both well. Loving the videos. Did you think First Climb was worth it and would you do it again? For the price, it's ridiculously expensive. If you have the money, then why not? But I've done it once. It's weird. I've done it once. Yeah. Do I feel like I need to do it again?
Do you know what watching it back, to me, it'd be like so wasted on a Dubai flight.
Thank you, yeah, and it was only for 5 hours. Yeah. So if you're going to do it longer.
America,
and don't film it. Be in the moment. Don't because I couldn't enjoy it at all. Would you recommend Dubai? Yes.
Oh, lush.
Definitely. I do like going to Dubai.
So much action there as well, isn't there?
And with everything else aside, you feel safe in Dubai because, well, the punishment
people abide the laws because they dare not.
is harsh, and so this is one place where you can in Dubai Mall. I've done this twice. I left my stuff, my camera and my phone, where I've been having some food, and then I've gone to the toilet, which is quite a walk away, and it's all still been there, and I would never do that anywhere else. And I've spoken to some other people in Dubai where they've got really expensive watches and stuff like that, and they've said, I couldn't walk around with this watch in London, but I feel perfectly comfortable doing it in Dubai. I know I'm not going to get mugged. So, yes.
Smiley Steve has gifted a Walk With Me membership.
Thank you, Smiley Steve.
Thank you for that.
Harrington, channel member for 2 months. Any plans on going to Malaga, Marbella area? Yes, definitely this summer. Watch out. Explain this Pontins concept of holiday parks. We don't have them in the US. I've got to quickly just talk about this because a lot of the viewers from the US, hello by the way, if you're watching live, depending where you are, east or west, it's, what is it? Lunchtime. Holiday parks in the UK are a bit of a English tradition, especially going back from the 60s. It comes from back then. Obviously, us Brits didn't go abroad much. And obviously, like in America, you would only stay in America because of air travel was so expensive. And so what us English folk used to do was flock to the seaside, the coastline, and someone basically thought it'd be a good idea to put caravans, holiday homes, chalets, and have what they call a holiday park where they have entertainment and restaurants. And there's nothing quite like, you should visit one. I mean, we've got so many different choices, so many brands of them. We've got Haven, Park Dean Resorts, Butlins, and there's other little ones as well. And they're all very different. They've all moved on from what they used to be. But Pontins was a great British tradition that sadly fell by its waysides in later years because of various things, cost for one, and not really moving with the times and stuff like that. But you ask anyone that wanted to get into entertainment in the UK, it was to be what they call a red coat, where you'd be one of the entertainers. And I've done it. Gabby's done it.
Were blue coats?
Yeah, they were.
Oh.
I'm just talking about red coats, Butlins.
Oh, right. Sorry, I thought you were talking about Pontins.
I was. But I'm just talking generally about the end. How much wine have you had?
3/4 of a glass.
So yeah, there was plenty of them on my channel, so go and check them out. Karina, thank you so much for your super chat. ANR says, I love all your videos, Tim. I appreciate that. What is your favourite seaside resort?
Mine? In the UK?
Ours.
In the UK or abroad?
Well, we don't call them seaside resorts in abroad, do you? Really? Well, you could do. You're thinking about this?
Well, Blackpool, I would say.
Why did you think about that?
Because, like, it depends on the reason, I think. You know, like, Blackpool for action. If you want a chilled one. Yeah, probably Blackpool.
I mean, they're really nice, but we're big fans of Blackpool. And obviously, Great Yarmouth, where we're from. Louise, hello. Watch you from the beginning, now a member. Thank you, Louise.
Oh, thank you, Louise.
Love Great Yarmouth. Visit every year. Come and visit Halifax.
Life of Daz, welcome to Walk With Me Beginner.
Thank you. Daz? Did you say?
Life of Daz.
Life of Daz.
Life of Daz. Welcome to Walk
back.
With Me Beginner. But Life of Daz has sent in a super chat and said, just coming back, been a while, good to catch you.
Good to catch you, Life of Daz.
Thank you.
See, and CM says, brilliant, I do that all the time. Was talking about talking to yourself if you're alone, Trevor. I think... Does that
make you feel better?
Yeah, because I think it personally helps because you don't feel so alone. I know that sounds weird.
Talks to themselves.
Well, we all do, but we don't probably like to admit it when we're going on holiday. But I do it as a comfort thing. I do it because I'm so used to when I'm travelling with you. We'll always be talking about, what should we go and do next? And we'll do this and we'll do that. So when I'm travelling alone, I'm thinking to myself, well, I'll film this and then I'll grab a coffee. But I've never had an argument with myself yet.
I bet you have. I bet you have, but you're just not admitting it.
Oh, actually, no, I have, because I've had an argument with myself when, this is going to sound crazy now, when I've actually been away, and Dubai was case in point. I came out of the hotel, which was the Atlantis the Royal, and I couldn't check into my other hotel till 3, and I checked out of there at midday, and I had a couple of hours free, and I sent you a message, didn't I? And I said, I feel really guilty because I've got free admission to the water park, so I thought I'd just go in for an hour. And I said, why do I feel so guilty? I shouldn't be doing this.
Yeah, so what, did you have an argument with yourself?
Yeah. Don't do it. You're not here to do that. You're here to work.
Well, you didn't let yourself convince yourself.
Yeah, but I spoke to you, didn't I? I sent you a message and said, why do I feel bad?
I don't know why you felt bad, because it doesn't bother me.
Sue says, I always talk non-stop to my dogs. They give me the side eye.
George has been a channel member for 6 months and says love the videos, George Kelly and the Billy Bobs. Oh, thank you so much. JD, oh yeah, you've said JD 2000, haven't you?
James, good morning from Wellington in New Zealand. Wow, morning. Hope you're okay.
JJ says, I suspect Britannia are watching your videos. You should book under your partner's name the next
I've tried that. Or
they will keep upgrading you.
I have tried that, but it's they want then the credit card that you paid for, and it's got to be in the name of the person.
I can give you my credit card. I don't have a credit card.
Yeah, but how can I put it in your name, Gaby, and I'm Tim, and I look like
there are boys called Gabriel. That's true.
Well, I could say that, couldn't I? Go down and have an argument. I am who I am. You can't tell me who I'm not. By the way, if you follow me on Instagram, I put a photo up of the old TV centre in London at White City. And if you're from the UK, you'll know the iconic building, the old BBC TV centre, which is now actually still part of TV studio, but it's also a hotel. And I booked a stay there. Little did I know, though, that it was Soho House and it's a private members club, and I wasn't allowed to film, which I was gutted because I booked a room and I stayed in the old BBC offices, and they've got a pool upstairs, a rooftop pool, which is amazing. But I was told I couldn't film, so I have to abide by the rules. If any hotel or any place that I film at says you can't film, I do stick to the rules and I don't film.
Yeah.
So I was gutted. I can't share that with you because for me, growing up, watching Live and Kicking, Noel Edmonds' house party, and they would always be outside BBC TV Centre. And as a kid, my dream was to be a presenter on the BBC. And I got close to it once. I went for an audition at CBBC and got too nervous. But I went to one of the offices there in the building, and I just remember how nervous I was. But going back there to know that it's a hotel was just weird, but also great at the same time. And it was overlooking the big courtyard, the oval courtyard, the Helios.
I've got a question for you, actually, Tim.
Go on then, Gaby.
From me.
From you?
From me. Like when, obviously, I know you're a little bit older than me, but when I used to finish school, I'd come home and alternate nights, it would be either Blue Peter or Biker Grove. So I could either watch Blue Peter one night or Biker Grove, and I'd come home and I'd watch all the cartoons on TV, and then it'd be, oh, now it's Grange Hill, and it'd be like,
I used to love Grange Hill.
Biker Grove. Yeah. And then it'd be like, Blue Peter.
I used to
After
love that.
Newsround.
Oh, yeah, I used to hate Newsround.
What? I bet you were really excited when Blue Peter come on, weren't you?
What, because I wanted to be a presenter?
Is that... But I bet you genuinely, were thrilled that would come on the TV.
What are you trying to say?
I don't know. I was just saying, because to me, that was so...
boring.
I'd be like, oh no, that's the Duff one. Do you know what I mean? Out of the three. Grange Hill, Biker Grove, or Blue Peter.
These are one of these conversations that we kind of have in bed at 2 a.m. rather than during a live stream, baby. But yes.
It's interesting. I wonder what other people would have preferred.
I never got a Blue Peter badge. I saw one once and I was like, wow, that is so cool.
God, that's so
but
sad.
to be a presenter, to be a Blue Peter presenter at the height of it in the 90s, wow, you just to get that job would be amazing.
Wouldn't it have been really nice if you'd have had the golden retriever next to you and you were like, yeah,
I have walked around.
Blue Peter presenter and it's my little golden retriever. Because they all had a dog each, didn't they?
I think so. And
or did
cat.
they just have a dog between
them?
I can't remember.
I did actually get to look at the Blue Peter garden because when I went there, the guy showed me around, but I was so overwhelmed by it all. I got so nervous, and I screwed the audition up. But up until that point, I was really confident. But yeah, Round the Twist, yes, I used to love that.
Do you ever?
It was Australian, wasn't it?
Ever felt like this when strange things happen? That was on a Sunday morning.
They lived in a lighthouse.
Yeah.
I loved it when there was ghostly stuff going on. I used to love that.
I never really knew what it was about, but I just remember the music and I remember the name and when it was on.
Here's an interesting question. Tim, what job would you be doing if you didn't have a successful channel? Oh, thanks for saying it's a successful channel.
Oh.
I was a radio presenter and a TV presenter before that, but the TV presenting wasn't going as well as I'd liked because jobs were very few and far between, and yeah, the landscape changed. So I'm really great that YouTube came along because you can do what you want to do. And this is what I love about YouTube, and I think you'll agree that for those people who are aspiring to do that kind of work,
there's nothing to stop you.
Yeah, you can go and do it, and you make it your own, and you can actually get more viewers than some of the mainstream TV shows do. So, and that's what I think we live in an age that has got so much opportunity for people that want to do that. Whereas when I was youngster, trying to get into TV was so flipping hard. It was ridiculous. You always
said, didn't you, like, because before Tim did Walk With Me, we did have another channel which was called Living with the Lindens, and Tim always said to me, it'd be really good to do a YouTube channel. But I wasn't really familiar with it, with how that would work and stuff like that. And I never really paid much attention to it. And he, with him being a skilled videographer, he always wanted to like develop a channel and we did really good vlogs on Living with the Lindens, but we didn't have the niche and we couldn't pull the people in. And it wasn't until lockdown really.
And what's really hard is when you start a YouTube channel and you share it with your friends and your family, they don't watch it.
No, they honestly.
Or they'll just click it.
They
don't.
And
just click on.
I've got friends
Charming.
who don't even know what it's all about, what Tim's doing. They haven't got a clue.
It is
totally
weird.
Totally blinded by it and don't go
when
on
we're
socials
in
or anything.
When we're in the zone and you guys are in the zone, you're watching YouTube, and then you have a conversation with someone who either doesn't watch YouTube or thinks that it's still a platform where you can watch, well, you still can, funny cats and dogs, rather than a show. People get confused by that, but I mean, YouTube's investing loads in their platform on smart TVs now. So
yeah.
Random question: do you get people being angry at you for recording? I always wondered why you blank out some faces, others, but not.
That happened to me actually when I was doing my gig on Saturday night. I know it's got nothing to do with like your channel per se, but I do a lot of filming for my work on for my social site, and because it's just the way it rolls. And I've got someone that got really in the narc because they felt like, even though the filming was on me and there might have been like people sort of dancing in the background, they felt like they were getting caught in the camera and was very angry about the fact that they were in it. It's happens to me.
To answer that question, I do it because if there's people very close to the camera, they probably won't want to be seen by hundreds of thousands of people. So I blow it for their own dignity. I don't have to, because in theory, it's a grey area. But if you're filming in public places, it's not illegal to film. You only have to look at news when they're recording people in the street. Do they get their permission? And they're walking close up and they're walking down the street and they're doing some stuff about a news item. Anyway,
yeah.
But when they're close up, I do try to blur out, and obviously when people ask, I blur it out. For example, the Emirates flight, the person came over to me and said, I see you filming, and he was really nice about it, and just said, just get permission from the crew, and also you know, anyone else, any of the people. So yeah, that's why I do it.
I find really frustrating when people can see that you are filming and they don't walk around the camera or avoid the camera, and they will walk straight in shot and then moan that they got caught in it. And you're like, but you know I'm filming. You know that that's a camera, right?
Yeah.
So that really frustrates me. It's almost like it's somebody that's just diving straight into the fire, do you know what I mean, on purpose to create drama. So that's quite infuriating, and that happens quite a lot. But the best advice you could give to anyone is, if you don't want to be in shot and you see a camera, just try and avoid the camera. Or if you manage to get caught and you don't want to be caught on camera, just say politely to the person.
Gabby's going off on one now that you've annoyed her.
It's true though.
Don't wake the beast.
Just say to the person nicely, would it be all right? Do you know what I mean? And then it's not a problem at all.
Thank you to Sarah for your first little super chat, but I agree with you there, darling. Do you remember the TV show The Fun House? Yes.
Oh, is that Noel Edmonds?
That's Pat Sharp.
Oh yeah, they look the same though, don't they?
No. What's your
favourite
what's your favourite musician? Harrington. I can't say I have one, really.
You don't have a favourite musician?
That's not at all, but obviously when the super chats come in, for courtesy, we try to answer them first, because obviously they've reached out and they've supported the channel, so that's why we do that.
Yeah.
But I always fit loads in as well. Do I?
Advert!
Have I?
Sorry.
Yeah. Have Hollister reached out with a sponsorship yet? No. If someone knows anybody at Hollister, hey, maybe point them in the direction of my channel and say, this guy always wears Hollister clothes, and I think he looks pretty good in them. You should give him at least some free clothes or something.
I had somebody say on my channel, Tim wearing Hollister clothes makes me laugh because in America, only teenagers wear Hollister. But in the UK, Babs,
loads of people
in the UK, it's not like that here. Really, my mum's like 72. My mum is 72.
Your mum wears Hollister?
And she won't appreciate me saying that because she wants people to think she's 62. She was dropped 10 years.
No, but she wears Hollister?
She's got a Hollister coat. You know that.
Oh, yeah, and she looks cool in that.
Yeah, in fact, she's got 2 Hollister coats. She's got a blue one and a red one.
Richard, thanks very much for your super chat. So hopefully we've answered some of those questions. Would you ever consider visiting hotels featured in Gordon Ramsay's hotel hall? This is a good question. Thank you so much for your super chat. Also, I love your content. Been binge watching for the past couple of days. Warmest greetings from the Netherlands.
Warmest greetings.
Hope you've watched the Amsterdam videos that I did. That would be a good idea, actually.
That would be a really good idea.
But at the end of the day, I get so many people ask me how to start a YouTube channel, when they go and film, how do they get over filming in public? And at the end of the day is you've got to don't do it like, it doesn't matter, I'm doing a YouTube video, get out of my way. You obviously have to be considerate of other people. And even though that it might not look like you are considerate to other people when you're filming, you are, because obviously you try your best you can.
It is so
sometimes
hard.
It's difficult not to, isn't it?
Did I say to you today when I was vlogging, I was like, oh my God, because I was like vlogging and I didn't have any company with me. I was just vlogging on my own in the shops. And I was like, oh my God, it's just so hard because you're talking to yourself for a phone, you know, and it's just, and you're very conscious about people around you thinking, what are they doing or what's she doing? I think that's really hard when you're on your own.
It is, but you get used to it. It's like anything. When you try it, first of all, it's weird, and then you get used to it. That sounds weird, doesn't it?
Look...
Viral clips.
Yeah, it's weird.
Thank you so much for your super chat. Can you go to the... How do you say that, Dana?
Guayamina? Is that right? Guayamina.
Princess Hotel in 10. In 10. I'll have a look.
Where's 10? Where's 10?
I don't know. Never heard of 10 before.
You might just need to elaborate a little bit more on that so we know where that actually is.
Debbie, would you go to the... We've talked about that, actually. That would be a good one to do. That would be. Thank you very much for the support. Danver Deer Wheel.
Danver Dare Will.
Thank you so much.
Richard Cox, thank you so much for your first super sticker. Much appreciated.
Thanks, Richard.
Oh, Debbie. Debbie has sent in her first super chat as well. This is not the first time this has been asked. Have you been to the Efteling theme?
Darling, I just said that.
I didn't hear you say anything about a theme park though.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Oh, okay. What did you say?
I said yes. I've always wanted to go there because apparently it's quite good. Tim, if you could only fit 3 people in the shower with you, who would you choose? And you can't pick Gaby.
That's cool. What could they? What, celebrities or someone from the chat?
Well, it would be Margot Robbie.
I knew it would be her. Did you watch Barbie on the Emirates flight?
Hey, do you know something?
That's why you like being alone.
No,
because you can watch Margot Robbie.
Can I just say something though, right? And this is so funny. 5 hours on the Emirates flight.
She's got nothing on me really, has she, Margot Robbie?
No. Nah. 5 hours on the Emirates flight, and I managed to watch just about all of it because I was filming, and then when I sat and had the food, I filmed the food, and then just quickly ate it, just played while I was eating, then stopped, recorded again. So I did watch the whole thing, but Ryan Gosling is Ken. Sorry. He's great.
He's fit. Whoops.
You see, me and Gaby love each other so much, we don't admit if there are any other star crushes because Gaby is the only one for me. Margot Robbie is a great actress, and in Barbie, she's great in it.
And I really like Adam Garcia for his dancing in Coyote Ugly.
Everybody loves Adam Garcia.
He was great in Saturday Night Fever.
I haven't seen that. What does he look like now? I don't know what he looks like now.
It doesn't really matter what he looks like now. It's
photos.
what he looked like then. He was
okay. Thank you so much, Andrew, for your channel membership. I appreciate that. Oh, it's in Tenerife viral clips. Thank you for clearing that up. Okay.
Anyway, your sister fancies Gary Barlow. I wonder how Adam feels about that.
Gabs, what is your channel name? Gaby Starbuck.
It's Gaby.
The link is in the description, actually. I've already put it in.
Belvedere will pop the link up, I'm sure.
Hazel says, I saw him in London. He was amazing.
Oh, my God, Jammy.
Okay. Music Zone. Will you stay and review the Underwater Hotel in the Maldives? I would, but do you know how expensive that is? Thank you, Music Zone. Ian, I have to say, who's under Music Zone, I'm sure that is Ian.
Get a couple more sponsorships and you're there, Tim.
you'd have to get some more.
You get that juice down you.
I remember Ian, thanks for your support, Ian, when I was in Hastings a couple of years ago now. Wow, he put me up in a Premier Inn because I was in a travel lodge with no air conditioning, and he booked that for me, and it was the kindest thing that anyone's ever done. That was so kind. I'll never forget that, so thank you so much. Did you watch Margot Robbie in Neighbours? She was in Neighbours.
Was she? That must be the later days then.
Was she?
Watching it.
Craig says, Gaby, I bet you watched Barbie for Ryan Gosling. Don't say that, Craig.
I'm not.
But thanks for your super chat,
I'll be honest with you now, Craig. There's only one man for me.
Who's that?
I'll let you know later.
This is a good question because I actually said this to Gaby the other day. If you don't know, I do have a second channel called Walk With Me Tim Extra, which I'm kind of finding my feet with what stuff to put on there. There is a variety of different stuff on there. And I did say to Gaby, maybe we should try a podcast. Let me know if you probably would like to see that, where we would chat, mostly, of course, about travel stuff. But we could talk about, we do like to go off on a tangent, like the lives, we do go off on a tangent, so I do apologise.
Yeah, that's the thing. Skydays SP has sent in super chat and says, evening guys, my son and I are big fans of your adventures. Any plans to visit? Have you just said that?
No. Portugal.
Okay, sorry, Portugal or Madeira. We'd love to see what you
Well, where we're going actually to stay with the family in a couple of weeks is not far from Portugal. I'm not doing a video there, but Portugal's lovely. Portugal reminds me of the coastline of like Devon, but I can't remember what it is, but a little bit better. No, Devon's lovely. No, I can't say that. Norfolk.
They're different.
But it's just warmer. Lots of sand, sandy dunes and stuff like that. That's what I like about Portugal, amongst other things, obviously. Where is your next trip, Darren? So my next trip is going to be with, well, actually, it's tomorrow. I'm going somewhere where I've always wanted to go, and it's in France. That's all I'm going to say.
Not Paris, I hope.
Freaked out. No, that video will be coming up soon. But as I was saying before, I stay in the world's tallest hotel this coming weekend. The video's coming up this coming weekend. And I thought that if I'm going to stay in the world's tallest hotel, I've got to do it right. Because I could book, I don't know, the 50th floor and be like, I'm in the world's tallest hotel. But the tallest hotel, you have to stay in the top floor, which is the 72nd floor. And that had to be the penthouse, unfortunately. And I was quite surprised because the penthouse was cheaper than it was when we stayed at the Savoy, Claridge's and all of that. Wow. And this had 5 bedrooms, 5 bathrooms. But there was also, I can't believe I'm going to say this, but a bit of a Britannia hotel vibe about it. You'll see when I show the video this weekend, it's nice, but there's also dirty bits, areas. It's just a bit odd. So yeah, you'll see that video. So I had to stay on the 72nd floor, the penthouse suite, and the views were totally amazing. Like literally you look down and the cars where you couldn't see people. You were that high up, you can't see people. They're like little tiny little dots.
It's insane. Will 2000 has sent in their first super sticker. Thank you so much for that. Jet Set Go has sent in their first super chat and says, have you been to Europa Park in Germany?
No.
Great place.
I haven't.
The reason I'm looking at you like that is thinking, does that sound like a familiar question? Have
no.
I reread that? No. I'm not sure anymore. I'm lost.
Thank you, Jet Set Go, for that. I think, I don't know, I'm getting confused because we have been to one in Spain. I don't know if it's the same company. I don't know, but Sam's...
I've never been to Germany, so it's somewhere you've been on your
Haven't
own.
you?
Never.
Sam says, would you ever do a 24-hour train to North Korea? Should I? Can you?
Where is it Dodge? South Korea or North?
Or North.
I can't...
Where's it Dodge?
You know what I mean, don't you?
That is a saying.
Where they all watch their, like, Prime Minister on TV. Where's that?
I don't know if it's classed as the Prime Minister, darling. It's the leader.
The leader.
Kim Jong-un, I think.
Yeah, that's it. That's the name. So, like, where is that? Is that North or South?
That's North, darling.
That's North. Don't go there. Are you crazy?
Well, no, they do allow people to go. You can go there.
That's no holiday. Mind you, it's never a holiday for you anyway. But I'm just saying, I wouldn't... Out of all the places...
Yes. Sorry, I answered someone else's question.
You might as well go Afghanistan, mightn't you?
But where?
Afghanistan.
This is an interesting question. I'll probably give that a pass, darling. What does a day in the life of Tim look like when he's at home? I'll tell you. It involves waking up, making Gaby a cup of tea.
In bed.
As she sits in bed and sits on her phone. Then, if I'm up with Casper, it involves giving him porridge by listening to Gaby's Doll's House. Then it would be editing one of my videos. Then a break for a cup of coffee with Gaby. We do this religious thing where we'll go for a coffee and it's just nice. I love to just go and have a coffee with Gaby. Yeah, and we just chat and put the world to rights. We get Casper a sausage roll from Greg's. If I'm feeling generous to myself, I'll get a sausage and cheese bean bake.
You get like a jammy heart biscuit.
And then I come home. We have a bath and watch a film on Netflix.
It's the best thing ever.
And then if we're feeling really free, no, we don't. And that's
then we go at it like rabbits. I'm just joking. No, I'm not. Sometimes I'm joking. Sometimes. Sorry, I had to add that because you got to bring some humour to it because it sounded like a right boring day, didn't it?
Well, I mean, like the thing is if you are travelling around filming these videos, my downtime is editing. But if it's not that, obviously we do. Why wouldn't we? We just do anything like anyone else would. But you know, for me, the videos are 90% of the time when I'm at home, I've got to edit these videos. They do take a long time to edit. And so when I've been filming, I might have like filmed 5 videos, and I've got to edit those and add all the little bits in and stuff like that. So, but I'm always kind of in the kitchen doing it up this table while Casper's running around and Gaby's going, "Do you want a cup of tea? Do you want a cup of tea? Put the kettle on. Put the kettle on." I'm trying to like concentrate. Yeah, I don't.
Really,
so, but I love it. So that's what
I know how hard it must be for Tim.
That was probably boring to answer that.
I edit mine on my phone, and I don't get 5 minutes to sit down and do mine, and I will be running a bath, editing, and Tim would go, "What are you doing standing up in the bathroom for ages, leaning next to the bathtub, like editing my vlog?" Won't I? And you'll be going, "What are you doing?" Simple thing. It is so hard to get 5 minutes to actually just focus and block everyone out and just have a moment to do that. And you do need to focus.
Michelle C, thanks very much for your little super sticker. Love these super stickers. I haven't seen that one before. That's cool.
Where are you?
I love that it's showing up on screen. One up.
Where?
It's on the screen now.
Oh, sorry, yeah, but I'm just following the chat. Sorry. Oh, Michelle C. Yeah, I like that. That's cool. Thank you, Michelle.
Saint...
Tom Mo, not tomorrow. So it looks like tomorrow, but it's Tom Mo. What's the most expensive hotel you've stayed at?
I think it's at the moment Claridge's, isn't it?
Is that more expensive than the Ritz? No.
I don't know. I'll have to look.
No, I'm not sure about that.
How many people fit in the shower? I think Gaby's glass needs topping up. Well,
I think it does too, but yeah.
Daniel, thanks very much for your little super sticker. Your first one. I appreciate your support.
Oh,
Gaby, have you got any more gigs near us? Where is us, Sarah?
Lowestoft, aren't you, Sarah? I'm actually at Coast Bar and Restaurant, and that's 20-something of April. I've to double check that because I've got 2 next to each other and I don't know which way round they are. But I'll put it up on my page. But it's Coast Bar and Restaurant is the next one nearest to you, and it's the end of this month.
This is a good question. How much of your time do you spend travelling for work compared to home? I'll let you answer that and see if it's... Well, it is the same as my answer.
I reckon you're at home probably 60% of the time and 40% you're off.
I would say 70.
What, at home?
Yeah.
Maybe 65 then. We'll meet in the middle.
It all depends. Sometimes I'll bunch them all together so I can do a lot of videos and spend more time at home. And obviously, seeing Casper growing up, I think it's absolutely amazing. So I feel very privileged that I'm able to do that.
Yeah.
Like I was there for when, he took his first step, when he first talked and first poo. Well, that was when he was in the hospital. It was green.
Oh my God!
This is so on that bombshell. Thank you so much for all the messages. We apologise we couldn't get to everybody's message, but Suzanne, let's just do a blast of quite a few that are just coming now. I love watching your videos. Thank you very much, Suzanne. Has Brexit affected your travels in Europe? No, why would it? Apart from the fact that sometimes you have to pay tax.
Daniel Harmsworth, thank you so much for your first super sticker as well. Kathleen Beckman, thank you for your first super sticker as well. Wednesday Adams, what is your favourite alcohol to drink on holiday?
Wednesday
Adams.
Wednesday Adams?
Yeah.
I was going to say, is it your real name? If we was going to have a little girl, we'd call her Wednesday. Love
Don't
that name.
tell everyone, they'll steal it.
What's your favourite alcohol to drink in... Oh, I thought I was going to say in Hemsby on holiday. It used to be a Red Bull, vodka Red Bull, but obviously that does stuff to your guts. I now do... what's our holiday drink?
Malibu and orange juice.
Malibu and orange juice.
Oh, I like a sangria. Sometimes a prosecco.
Sangria's nice, yeah, of course.
Richard Cox, thank you for your super sticker as well.
Thank you.
Everything Travel, thank you for your super sticker. Michael C21, thank you so much for your super chat. I love your videos.
Thank you so much.
I can see amazing places and learn English at the same time. I'm from Uruguay. Oh my God, wow, that's incredible.
Who misses who the most? Scully, this is a very good question. I will tell you undoubtedly who misses who the most. Me.
How can you say?
I miss Gaby the most. And I'll tell you why. Because Gaby's here, she's with Casper, she's busy, she's meeting her mum for coffee, she's going out shopping, she's doing all this. I'm on my own. Travelling is lonely, especially the nights. So yeah, me. Because I think about Gaby.
But you've got Margot Robbie, so you're all right, really.
Well, I've always got... I can always watch Barbie or Wolf of Wall Street.
Yeah.
Margot Robbie.
So you're all right. So she sort of helps me out a little bit.
Thank you so much for your super chat. Please come to Frank's Chuck and stay in La Residence. Where is that? But thank you for the thanks for the tip.
Music Zone says, I want to start doing city breaks. When you do your hotel reviews, can we have your vlogs of the places they are located at? Miss non-hotel contents on channel. Let's come.
Ian.
Let him come and say hi. Do you want to come say hi? Come here, come to mummy.
Thanks for that, Ian. Yes, good feedback. As always, you know, if you want to see me go somewhere, feel free to ask. You know, tell me where I should go. Somebody wanted to see Casper, and he's growing up, isn't he? And his hair is just an absolute abomination. We tried to brush it.
He's got the most beautiful spiral curls, and I just can't cut them off.
No, so we're going to say goodbye. We're going to say thank you so much to everyone that has kindly given us a super chat tonight. Thank you so much to everyone that has done a message as well. Beautiful. I will read them all back, of course. And if we didn't get to them, obviously, we are really sorry. We try to read as many as we can. Why do we read the super chats first? For those people that are wanting to support the channel, of course, they've gone out their way to do that. So, of course, we have to put those first. But, of course, we try to put everyone in all at the same time. Yeah. So, thank you so much. Thank you, Smiley Steve. Thank you very much, Jenny. Thank you very much, Vampy Twine. Thank you for alive. David says bye.
You say bye.
Wednesday Adams, thanks very much for your little wave as well. Hey, Tim and Gaby, hope the family are well. Have you been to Santa Ponza? If so, check it out. I will, actually. That sounds really cool.
Where is that familiar name? Where's that?
Is it Mexico? Or am I going crazy?
It's Mediterranean, isn't it? Or am I going mad?
Santa Ponza. Maybe. So anyway, I'm just putting up these up on the chat to say goodbye. All these people that are saying goodbye. Oh, someone said, I like cheese.
What?
Yeah.
Who likes cheese?
I can't remember. The Dominican Republic would be brilliant, yeah. The lovely Casper, lovely Sandy. Thank you, everyone, for watching tonight's live. If you want to know what we're doing after this, we're having a bath and watching Netflix. However, I've got to do a flight very early in the morning from Gatwick, so I won't be... I'm literally doing 24 hours in this location. It'll be a video coming up soon, so I don't want to spoil it too much. But it's going to be a hotel that is so famous, it doesn't need any introduction, even though I'll do a big introduction on it anyway. And all I'm going to say is, it's got a famous casino next door.
That's handy.
Thank you so much for watching, everyone. I really do appreciate all of your support. We'll do a live again where in a couple of weeks, actually. There will be a video either coming up Friday or Sunday. Because I'm travelling at the moment, I'm trying to get it up, but it will be either Friday or Sunday. I'll let you know in the community tab. And that is the world's tallest hotel in the penthouse. And it is an amazing hotel. It comes with a piano, and I do a bit of piano on there. I can't play, but it's pretty cool. So from Casper, Gaby, and myself, thanks very much, everyone. And thanks for sticking with us this Wednesday, even with the problems at the start as well. Enjoy the rest of your evening. Good night.